My name is Jennifer Santini. I was elected in 2018, and so I'm currently serving my first term. I grew up in the Catskills of New York. It's about 2 hours north of Manhattan in a small town called Hunter Mountain. I grew up ski racing. I've always sort of focused on what we would call technical events. So they are from the smallest radius of turns, so your slalom racing to your giant slalom. I started skiing at a really young age. I ended up going away to a ski academy in Vermont called Green Mountain Valley School. I wanted to ski race in college, so I went to Colby College in Maine. And throughout all of that, I developed a passion for the law and thought I'd be going to law school. Made my way to Boston to work for a little bit and started law school in Boston. And during that time, I was working for an investment management firm and going to law school at night. And I met my now husband, who is originally from South Dakota and wanted to make his way back here to the Midwest. I am a self-employed attorney. I have a two-person law firm called Santini, and we do estate planning, estate administration, and general business law. As much as it can be really sort of sad for a lot of people, I really love helping people through the process of a lost loved one. So how can they easily administer the estate, trying to make it as efficient and as smooth of a process that they possibly can have during a really tough, emotional, really sad, tragic time for a lot of people. I have two young boys. Soren is 6.5, and then Axel is 4.5.
Good job.
They are very active. We spend a lot of time being outside, doing baseball, being on the playgrounds. This year was our first year that we could bike together as a family. Really, unless it's probably pouring rain, we are probably outside at least once a day for a significant amount of time. You know, our oldest is going to start the race program at Afton Alps this year, and I think that they will be excited, and I just want them to find that love and that passion as well, if it's for them.
Councilmember Santini.
Aye. When I moved to Woodbury, it was truly my first experience with the suburbs. And it took me a little while, and I think it was through my involvement with the city. So I started on these, on our advisory commissions to really start to understand how thoughtful the planning has been that has gone into Woodbury. And I think once you start to really dive in and understand some of the history and the foresight, it makes you realize that it is a very well-planned city, that there is a lot of thought, both from various council, from our staff, and also the contributions from all of our residents.
Motion is second. All in favor? Aye.
I love all of our council members, and I just love the respect we all have for one another. Everybody gets me to think. It is amazing what people come to the table with and the questions that they ask and the statements that they make. I really appreciate everybody's true desire to do what is best in the interest of Woodbury and our residents, and that it's really about that long-term vision, the long-term goals for Woodbury. And I really do want people to feel heard. I want people to feel respected. I want to have people feel welcome, particularly in Woodbury as well. I had heard once somebody say this, and I thought it was a great example, which was, I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're a visitor here in Woodbury. I want them to feel home here in Woodbury.
Good morning. Good morning.
My mother passed away actually when I was 19, and where she worked, everybody tells the story is that they took her job and sort of spread it across 8 other people. And so I think that is probably the biggest thing I'd taken away from my mother growing up was, just do. Just constantly volunteer, constantly, participate and do.